Hey, this is Coach Adam Cobb, creator of the FYC Method. And today's coaching conversation is part 2 of Eat Fat, Lose Fat, with a few different specifics in between, of course. Last week I said, don't get caught up in the fat phobia, which is all fat's bad. Stay away from it. I wanted to share with you what I share with many of my personal clients, and that is that commitment to living healthy equals desire and action. When I've worked with my clients, just giving them info, it really goes in one ear and out the other. But when I share with them how to live a healthy lifestyle and they have the desire to do this, what do they start to do? Well, they start to listen to things like my coaching conversation, and also watch, say, Dr. Oz, or check out Mark Hyman's books, which I highly recommend, and check out Todd Durkin's material, also his book, Impact. It's amazing for all movement, and he's also a mentor of mine, an incredible book, again, called Impact. But not only does the desire come in place, but then the action has to happen. The action is research, follow up, invest into yourself. The work is really done away from when you watch the videos or read the books. Did you know that fats provide an insane amount of energy? Good news. If you break down a kcal, and I'll get to what that is in a second, but basically it's energy. That in a kcal, fat gives you 9 kcals. Protein, 4 kcals, and carbs, 4 kcals. A kcal, you might say, well, what is that exactly? It's defined by the approximate amount of energy needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius at a pressure of 1 atmosphere. What the are you saying? I'm saying that kcal equals food energy, and that fat is equal to double plus a little more of protein and fats. So eat good fats. It provides amazing amounts of energy. A few examples: coconut oil, avocado, nuts, eggs, seeds. Here's a chart to fill in the rest. Avocados, fish and poultry and meat, things like mackerel, salmon, trout, tuna. Oils like olive oil and sunflower oil, butters like almond butter, cashew butter, olives like green and black olives, and a bunch of nuts and seeds. Let me list a few, and we'll go with almonds, cashews, flaxseed, hazelnuts, macadamia nuts, pistachios, pecans, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and walnuts. Which one do you like? Pick one. Have a bunch of them this week. So the next question is that how much good fat should I eat? Great question. Here are a few examples. In an avocado, a serving size is 1/8 of an avocado. Many people have a whole avocado. Well, that's too much. That's 8 servings of fat. Now, good fat does eliminate bad fat. Just make sure you keep the actual serving size in line. Olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. And then coconut oil, same thing, 2 tablespoons. You can add coconut oil to almost everything, like oatmeal and your shakes, and when you cook food, you can add a coconut oil in the, in the actual pan, or even when you're baking. Okay, I want to break down a few myths here, and I think these are all too common. I hear them all the time. Myth number 1: lowering the amount of fat you eat is what matters the most. Fact: the mix of fats that you eat, rather than the total amount in your diet, is what matters most when it comes to your cholesterol and health. The key is to eat more good fats and less bad fats. Myth number 2. Let's bust these myths. Fat-free means healthy. Fact: a fat-free label doesn't mean healthy. It doesn't mean that you can eat all you want without any consequences to your waistline. Many fat-free foods are high in sugar, refined carbohydrates, and a bunch of calories. Myth number 3. Eating a low-fat diet is the key to weight loss. Fact: the obesity rates for Americans have doubled in the last 20 years, coinciding with the low-fat revolution. Cutting empty calories, adding sugar foods is the key to weight loss. And since good fats are filling, they can help curb your appetite. This week's tweetable: eat good fat to lose bad fat. Sound familiar? It's that important that I doubled up 2 weeks in a row, 2 episodes, to give you the same tweetable. Hold on to that one. And now let me give you 5 simple trades to include healthy fats into your nutrition. Instead of butter and having sauteed meals and vegetables in butter, saute those meals and vegetables in olive oil. Instead of steak, switch for tuna and salmon. Instead of start to add almond milk to your coffee instead of cream. That's for you, Chad. Soon you'll be preaching on water. Instead of crackers and cheese, replace for apples and almonds. And instead of cheese and mayo on your sandwich, use fresh avocado. Overall, this is this idea that good fat help you lose bad fat. Thanks so much for joining. And in the comments below, write down what fats you chose this week to add into your nutrition plan. Thanks so much for listening. This is Coach Adam Cobb, and I'll see you next week.